What's up, family? Welcome to Ask to My Arts,
where we challenge you to stop playing and start pushing.
I mean, that right there is real.
It's just me. It's just in me.
My dog is bigger than him.
Dang. Why you brush my face? Let's see if you're going 3 for 3.
This right here is my oh so lovely wife, Iana.
You sound like you're about to start rapping or something. Oh, so And this is my on point husband, Agize. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, welcome. Let's get right on to it. We got a letter in from a gentleman, and he says that he's been in a dilemma for a long time, and it's about him and his wife. They've been married for 15 years, and for the last 6 years, their sex life has been on life support. He says, she's been blaming me for it because her life isn't what she wanted it to be. I've been in the military throughout our marriage, and I wish I had done better. But things haven't gone as well as I had hoped. I've had to deal with moving a lot of pressure being out to sea, and dealing with a lot of people, and it's just been stressful for me to deal with military life and home life. My wife and I grew up in different households, so I know we're very different. She was an only child who grew up with her mom. I came up with a big family. Her mom died when she was 17, so she was alone. So I know we're different, but ever since our sex life went down the drain, I feel like we're not connected. Has any married men you've dealt with had that feeling? I love her, and I want her to understand I'm doing the best that I can, and beating me down isn't going to help. Can you please give me some advice? Take it away. You want?
All right, there's a couple of points that I want to make. The first thing is this. She, in the letter, according to you, is pretty much blaming you for her life not being what she thinks that it should be. And let me just make this point very clear. She's a grown woman. If she wants her life to be a certain way, it's her responsibility to make deposits into her life so that her life becomes the way she would like for it to be. That's point number one. Point number two, you're saying that you all's relationship is suffering because the sex is pretty much non-existent. Let me put it to you like this. The sex is non-existent because the relationship is suffering. It's not vice versa. Or actually, they probably could ping-pong off of each other.
But I picked up on that too, though. Yeah, I picked up on that, the fact that you say, ever since our sex life went down the drain, I feel we're not connected.
Yeah.
You probably were not connected, and other things were not together, but the sex was staying all right. But when the sex fell out, then it's like, okay, now what do we have left to stay connected? But you already weren't connected.
But there's a real simple solution to this problem. And what I'll say is this. In the letter, you're showing that, or you're saying that you all pretty much aren't connected. And my challenge to you is that while you're focused on trying to get some, what you should really be focused on is trying to get her. You need to get her. Get your wife. A lot of times women will say, he just don't get me. He just don't understand me. And I think that if you really understood, my wife, she making this face. You must want a way to speak on that.
Because I tell my husband that sometimes, you don't get me. You don't get me. I want you to get it. And when I'm explaining some things to him, when I'm sharing my feelings, when I'm, pouring out everything that I have bottled up inside of me, I want him to get it. Women want men to get it. And if you are missing who she is, what she's going through right now, where she is in her life. And I know my husband is right when he says she is responsible for her life and where she is, but the part that you have played, perhaps she has asked for, some different kinds of outcomes, for some different results, for some different effort from you, and you haven't given that. And so she's had to carry that along with you, because it is very stressful when you are a military family. We know that.
Just relationships are stressful in general.
Yeah, in general. And when you got that military piece going on, if you're gone for long periods of time, y'all are moving all over the country, that's stressful. That's a huge sacrifice. So I just wanted to say, yes, try to get her.
All right, in addition to getting her, let me give you 3 quick tips to help your relationship get right back on track. You want to ask her, what is it that she wants from you? And I'm not saying, come at her in an aggressive way. Pretty much, pour yourself out to her, come to her humbly, and ask her, baby, what can I do to improve our situation? What do you need from me to help you feel like you're in a better space?
I want you to start to initiate regular date nights. So I don't know what your schedule is, but whatever it is, marriage comes first, right? Your relationship comes first. So initiate regular date nights. And we think that any healthy relationship should, at the very least, have one date night a month. At the very least.
Initiating is key though.
Yes, yes.
That's key.
So you can't say, we should do something, let me know what you want to do. No, initiate them, plan them, and remind her our date night's coming up Friday or whenever it is. Follow through. Follow through. When she shares something with you, she may not pour it all out at the beginning. She may be like, who is this man, this new man coming at me? What's this all about? She may be in self-preservation and self-protection mode. But when she gives you a glimpse, follow up on whatever it is she asks for. Make sure you pay attention to the details and don't fail her by saying, I want to know what it is you want, but then fail to give it to her. If you do these quick tips, and you stay with them, trust and believe, you will not be playing. You will be pushing towards the next level in your relationship.